What up, Long Beach? Welcome back to your home for everything local sports. It's Paul, and this high school girls basketball video is brought to you by Naples Rib Company, the perfect place to cater your team's next event. They've been doing it for over 30 years. Boosting my adrenaline. One of the most anticipated games of the year. Long Beach Poly versus Clovis West. Not only the top teams in CIF, but some of the top teams in the country. Clovis West took down Poly in overtime earlier in the season in Hawaii. They feature 5 seniors with Division I scholarships. Jackrabbits limping in the regional final. Kat Hedspeth out for the season after an injury. In the semis, LMU signee Jasmine Jones dealing with an ankle injury, but Poly definitely had a mismatch inside with Jones and McDonald's All-American Ayanna Clark. Clovis West shoots the ball very well from the outside, usually averages 12 a game, but they weren't really connecting in the first half. Kind of a good sign for Poly. Really sloppy game to start. Poly guards doing a great job defending the perimeter. Kyra Brady, the human Red Bull, knocks down a jump shot to get them going. Golden Eagles only hit 1 3 in the first quarter. Megan Anderson knocks it down. But that wasn't the main story. Foul trouble was the story in this one. Anderson to the hoop and one. Second foul for the All-American Ayanna Clark. Couldn't afford to pick up a third foul, but she stayed in the game in the second quarter. Jasmine Jones can do it all like the Inspector Gadget of Poly basketball. Rip, 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 coast to coast, and the finish. No Taylor Lloyd either in the game for Poly, out with a sickness, so Ayanna Barnes stepped up. Jackrabbits needed scoring from somewhere. She had 4 points in the quarter, 6 on the night. Great find here by Danae Miller. Looking up, easy lay-in for Barnes. But not good news at all here for the Jackrabbits. Yanni picks up her 3rd foul before the half. Not really sure how that was called on her in the first place. She limps off the court, had to be tended to. She would return to the game. Miller found her rhythm from beyond the arc before the half. Clovis West 1 of 8 from 3 in the first half. Poly 1 of 9. You can look at it one of 2 ways. Jackrabbits not playing their best ball, but they're tied heading into the half, and that's got to be good news. But you got to be concerned that Clovis West was going to shoot it a little bit better in the second half. Jasmine Jones was a bulldog in this game. You could see that she was having a hard time playing on that ankle in this one. And she was still impossible to stop. That's a post player taking it the length of the floor, lays it in. She had 13 points and pulled down 17 rebounds. Here's Yanni. Slowly but surely started to get it going in the third quarter with those 3 fouls. But she still had to be careful on the defensive end. Couldn't really play as tough a defense as she's used to. Couldn't put it in the ref's hands. And Clovis West just started playing Clovis West basketball. Sarah Bates knocked down a triple. She had 10 points to lead the team. Jackrabbits still only down a bucket heading into the fourth, though. Danae Miller hanging around. She had 11 points and 3 assists in the game. This was a backbreaker. 5:50 left in the fourth quarter. Clark picked up her 4th foul. Clovis West shot 35 free throws to Poly's 14. Crazy. Kyra Brady gets that to shake, rattle, and roll. Cuts it to 3. Quick timeout. Poly shot 19 for 65. Outshot Clovis by 30, and they're still in this thing. About a minute and a half left. Poly down 5. Clark picks up her 5th foul. She left the game. Not a lot of highlights for the Golden Eagles because they scored 28 of their points from the free throw line. Jackrabbits only scored 3. Another late 3 from Miller. Cut into the Clovis lead. But that wouldn't be enough. Danae Marquez gets fouled. She knocked down both of her free throws, obviously. And Clovis West wins this thing. They're heading to the state championship. They'll face Archbishop Mitty at the Golden One Center in Sacramento next weekend. Another great year for the Poly girls, though. Back on top of the southern section after a win over Harvard Westlake in the Honda Center earlier in the month. Coach Bugs will replace a few key seniors from this year's team. But if we know one thing about Coach Bugs and the Poly basketball team, they always reload. Thanks to all of our sponsors, including Papa Lucci's, a great place to eat on 2nd Street. That about wraps it up for us in the winter season. Spring sports have already begun. You know where to check your coverage here. It's GazetteSports.com and the Press Telegram. We are Long Beach Sports.